My administration will use every tool at our disposal to ensure that the United States can build and maintain the largest, most powerful, and most advanced AI infrastructure anywhere on the planet.
Imagine if Americans had a vote on whether to allow the Manhattan Project to happen in their backyards just in 1942. Well, these days, more and more towns are actually rejecting data centers, which could prove just as important. My next guest is at the forefront of making sure that America has the power to win the AI arms race. Joining me now, former U.S. Energy Secretary and Texas Governor and founder and member of the board of Fermi America, developing what could be the largest power grid and data center in the world, Rick Perry. Governor Perry, every time I see you, you got a new title. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's good to see you, Charles.
Let's start first and foremost how this has all of a sudden been elevated to a national situation where President Trump, obviously he wants to win the AI war. You've got towns, though, and cities that are pushing back on having data centers built there, and maybe just somehow forcing the big companies to pay a bigger share.
Well, President Trump understands the stakes here, that we're literally in a war with China. Whoever gets to AI first, so to speak, wins, and he intends to win. That's his mentality. So the limiting factor, interestingly, I listening to your previous panel, the limiting factor for AI data centers is obviously power, which we're very involved with at Fermi America. And the second one is in the trades to build these big data centers, the construction engineer, the plumber, the electrician, the HVAC expert, all of that are the two limiting factors. So the president understands that power is, frankly, the limiting factor, and we're building behind the meter power. So I think a perfect site where Amarillo, Texas is very, very supportive of this. They understand this. It's next door to Pantex, the old nuclear facility out there where we've destructed the nuclear weapons from the Cold War, the explosives for World War II. The people of Potter and Randall County, they understand that this is a major importance to America from a national security standpoint. They understand the jobs that are going to be created. It's sitting on top of the largest aquifer in the country, the second largest, I think, aquifer and the largest gas field in the United States. It's a perfect site. And the people of the state of Texas, particularly Governor Abbott and the legislature, understand how important this is to the state, to the country, and America will win this war with China.
There's no doubt about the idea that Texas understands this. You understand it. I mean, Texas luring the biggest companies, of course, with the promise of this AI infrastructure that your company is playing a big role in.
I mean, the message is pretty clear, Charles. The state of Texas is the place people want to be. Fermi America is a message to all of the data center folks, the big hyperscalers, that you want to be in the place where you are guaranteed to have this power delivered to you in an equitable way, 24/7. You come to Amarillo, Texas, and you'll find nirvana right here on Earth.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you right now, it's without a doubt you're at the forefront of this. This is why we're doing this special, and I hope all states are paying attention, particularly small towns that are going to be left destitute. This is a gift. It's not a curse. Governor
Amen.
Rick Perry, thank you so much.